All right, so we're gonna get into making burgers for lunch today. Now this is sliced onions and jalapenos. These will go on top of the cheese that you see here, and it will cook in the oven for at least 15 to 20 minutes until it does get crispy. Now this will go on the burger, but some people actually use this as a bread alternative as well. And it's really good that way. And again, you just layer it on there. And then I sprinkle paprika on mine before I put it in the oven. And this is the cottage cheese wrap. This is how you make that. You do need a cup of cottage cheese, some chicken bouillon. I did put Parmesan and Italian seasoning in mine, and then 2 eggs as well. All right, and then once you put the eggs in there, you just blend this up until all the chunks are gone out of the cottage cheese. And then you just pour it on your baking sheet. Now, you will need parchment paper so it won't stick. Unless you got some really good pans, then you might be okay. But I use parchment paper. And again, this just cooks in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes until it's dark around the edges. And then here it just shows me pouring it out. And again, just make sure you layer it, spread it out evenly so it'll cook evenly, because you don't want it to be thick in some areas and then thin in some areas. So just spread it out, and again, just slide it in the oven, and it does take about 20 to 25 minutes. My oven is on 375. And this is the burger season I used for my burgers. And then this is how that cheese turned out in the oven, y'all. Nice and crispy. I only use that one seasoning on my burgers because if you use that and something else, it can become salty. So you don't want that. And this is how the wrap turned out. And this is just the cooking of the burger process. And again, y'all, that cheese turned out so good, and everything was definitely a 10 out of 10. And I can't wait to have this again for lunch.